welcome to the third episode of the Vlogmas. Today it is December 3rd, and this morning started a little unusual. I had to go and find my car and drive it to the guy who fixes cars. And I now have my winter tires on the car, so that feels so good. Now I can actually go grocery shopping and drive somewhere. So that feels good to have that sorted out and out of the way. So the girls are in school. My husband is on his way home from Norway. He was delayed last night, so he came to Copenhagen so late that it would just be stupid for him to even try to get to Aarhus, where we live. It's like a 3 hours drive, and the roads were crazy and iced and snowy, and so he stayed in Copenhagen for the night and has an early flight home, so he will be home in a few minutes. So I'm thinking, let's get going with the advent calendar and see what is hiding inside the third box from Huloco. I'm very excited. I am ready to join the new skein as soon as I open it. So this is what I have left of skein number 1. And as you remember, skein number 2 is only for the bubble row. So that will last a little bit longer. So let's see what color to join today. Let me find the calendar. So here it is. Yesterday, this color that I opened yesterday, I forgot to say that it is called Hot Pocket. And today we're going to open Goldenrod. Wow, so we're going to fade a little bit from the yellow into something more red. So I think it's going to fade, and it also says Huloco Fade Calendar. No, Huloco Fade Advent, so maybe that is exactly what it is. Mini skeins that will fade into each other, and I think that's actually perfect for this project. So I will cake this up and join, and then we will do 5 rounds of stockinette to get all together. So whatever rounds you have already made after the bubble row yesterday. So we need 5 rounds of stockinette from the last bubble row until the next bubble row. And I'm going to continue with this skein, and then when I have completed a total of 5 rounds of stockinette, I will be joining this again, and I will work my bubble row in this skein number 2. And I am not exactly sure actually how much we're going to be knitting today. We could keep going until we have completed this whole skein. But that's around 14 rows or something, rounds. So maybe that's a little too much. So maybe we should divide this clue into 2 clues. So when you have knit around 7 rounds in total, you can take a break and continue tomorrow, or you can just keep going. I am indecisive of I am indecisive in what I will do myself. Probably I will knit this whole one until it's finished. You can do whatever you prefer. But that is what we're going to happen. This is very cute. Going to happen today. So let me get this caked up and get some knitting done. have finished my 5 round. So I have finished my 5 rounds of stockinette. So now I have reattached skein number 2 for the bubble row. And for the last bubble row we started out with knit 3 and then we did the bubble stitch. But because we want the bubbles to be kind of staggered, we want to make sure that the center of the last bubble will be in between the next 2 bubbles. So to make something complicated, less complicated, you simply just knit 1 and then you do the bubble stitch. So, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like before, we just need to start with knit 1 so that they are staggered and not on top of each other. So I will keep knitting, and I don't think I will finish this skein today. So I think actually the clue is for today and tomorrow, so that we have 2 days to finish this skein, because we don't want any of us to be stressed or feel like we have to hurry. This is not my only knitting project, so I'm going to knit half of this skein today and I will knit the other half tomorrow. So the skein that I open tomorrow, I will not be casting on tomorrow, I will be casting on the day after. But I think it's the best way. So clue number 1 will also kind of be clue for tomorrow. So yes, I will do a bubble row, and then I think I will do maybe 5 more rounds and 1 more bubble row, and then I will stop for today. So yeah, but I think it's looking really good. I really love the colors on this on these mini skeins, and I even like it with the white on top. It gives it a little bit more soft look, but it's I still think it doesn't cover the colors, but it doesn't kind of interfere either. So I'm really liking that. I think it would also be look good with a gray or a pale soft pink or even a peach. So I will continue on that in a second. I just want to show you the progress I made on my Giselle hat. Maybe you saw yesterday that I had started. I didn't make I didn't do a lot of progress on this, but actually last night I did some knitting, and today I attached the white mohair. So this Giselle hat will be blue on the inside and white on the outside, and I will be making kits for this. So let me just show you the base. Okay, so this is the base. It is a 90% superfine merino and 10% yak. So that is why it has it's like a warm light gray feel to it. And my plan is to begin with, I just want to do 9 kits, because I only ordered 10 skeins of this, and I did one for myself. I only ordered 10 skeins because I just needed to try it out and see how I liked it, and I really like it. So if you like it as well, I can order more and I can dye more. But I want to make Giselle hat kits. So I have ordered some white mohair to go with the kits. And my first intention was to just make this dark blue color that I have named Njord, which is the Nordic god for ocean. And he's the protector of the water from Norse mythology. But we don't all love blue. So I was thinking 9 skeins. Should I do 3 blue, 3 green, 3 red? And when I say red, I don't mean like red, but maybe like a peachy, pinky color. Or what do you think? Would you be interested in a Giselle kit with this yarn? And what color would you like? Because if I only have 9 and you're sure you want one, of course you can tell me what you like. Or it could be like a sage. I think a sage on top of this would look gorgeous. But But I'm thinking I will do the white mohair to go with all the kits, just so that it's not too complicated. I will do 3 in this blue. It's not purple at all. It's like a denim blue. It's really gorgeous, as you can see on my head. It's I really love this color. It's very close to my jeans color. And then 2 other colors. So blue, maybe a peach, and maybe like a army or a sage. I think the sage would be really good. I think I will try that. Blue and sage. And what else? If you have a good idea, let me know. I will dye these up tomorrow, so kits will be ready soon in the shop. Is there anything else I need to remember to say? I was actually thinking about maybe on the next Sundays to go to the dye studio. I call it a dye studio. It's just really a small room in my house where I have 2 pans where I can dye yarn. So it's not to sound like as if I have a huge yarn dyeing business, because I do not. But I was thinking it could be fun if you could give me wishes for something I could try to dye up, and I can take you with me to the studio and we could dye the yarn, or I will dye the yarn. So if you have an idea for fun colors to try to combine, let me know. And then if there's one of the ideas that I like the most, I'm not gonna draw a winner, because if it's a color combination that I don't see working, or that I don't, I will decide. But if you come up with a color combination that I think is very interesting or fun, then I will dye that up on a Sunday. I just thought it would be fun for you to interact, because I like this whole Vlogmas is every day and you watch it and you can talk. It's the communication is very close, because I come back the next day. So if you have a good idea for or just something you think would be fun, let me know, and then I will dye maybe 3 skeins, and then I'll put them up on the shop, and then whoever came up with the idea can buy them, or any of you can buy them. I just thought of that, and I just kind of like the way of you helping me, or like co-working. Could be fun. So that's today's question. What colors would you like for me to combine in the dye studio on Sunday? And if you come up with a combination that I think will be extra fun, I will do that in the studio on Sunday. I think I will wrap this for now and do some knitting, watch some Vlogmases. I watched Sandy by the Lakeside's Vlogmas. I showed you that yesterday, and I also love Chelsea Lux, her podcast, and I have not seen her episode for today, so I think I'll watch that now.
And yes, so entertaining, this channel. It's the most entertaining Vlogmas ever.
Thanks to all of your great suggestions for the names for the Stellina, Merino Stellina yarn. I now have all the names. So, pink quartz for the pink one, shimmering sage for the green one, twinkling teal for the teal one, and just hazel for the hazel one, and ginger for the yellow butter one. Thank you so much. Only 2 of the names I came up with myself, and the rest was really good suggestions from you guys. So thank you. I love this, you helping me. So much easier when I'm not the only person in the company getting all the ideas. Thanks for that. Now I have to go make some rice pudding, which is going to be turned into a traditional Danish dessert that we have for Christmas Eve that Nomi has to bring to a party tomorrow. So we're making a rice pudding tonight, and tomorrow it will be turned into the Danish riz à l'amande, which means in French, rice, kind of like an almond. So that's a crazy name because it's actually a Danish dessert, but we tried to make it fancy by calling it something French. I will go make the rice pudding now, and I will take you with me, and then tomorrow we will turn that into the riz à l'amande tomorrow. So the rice pudding is done. Dinner is done. We ate. The girls went to hang out with friends. It's just me and Lars home. And he is roasting some coffee beans so we can have some fresh roasted coffee beans for the coffee tomorrow. And it's dark and it's time for a movie and some settling down and finishing some knitting. So I will go and edit today's Vlogmas, and then I will curl up here in the couch with some wine and a good movie. So thank you so much for watching the 3rd episode of this year's Vlogmas. And don't remember to share your work and your progress if you are participating in my Calmas. And the hashtag is still CJCalmas21. I'll put that hashtag down here so you don't forget. And I will see you tomorrow, bright and early, around 8 as usual. Bye.